Have you ever wondered where the hell do hippos, lions or mosquitoes live in the world? Don't worry, I will show you. This first map shows us where do flamingos live, the beautiful pink-colored birds. Well, I guess they can be found on every continent, but mostly in Africa. But to be honest, I didn't know that there were so many flamingos living in Europe as well. And what about Florida? They really have every animal there, don't they? And now I guess these blue triangles mean that they have been spotted there, in China for example. Let's move on with this predator, the cheetah. Around 100,000 cheetahs lived on Earth 100 years ago, but today the number has decreased more than 15 times. Today there's only around 5,000 cheetahs alive. Humans are literally the worst predator on this planet. However, tell me, have you ever been able to see a cheetah? Ostriches, the large flightless birds. They are the heaviest birds on the planet, and as you can see, they can be found in Africa. It is estimated that no more than 150,000 ostriches remain in the wild, although many species have already gone extinct, such as the Arabian ostrich. Call this little guy how you want, the snow fox or the Arctic fox. As you can see, they live in most of the northern countries and territories, such as Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Russia, Norway, Scandinavia and even Iceland. But the Arctic is home to more than 630,000 Arctic foxes, and they are not currently at risk from extinction, but populations are declining. That's sad. Now, can you guess this animal? They live in Greenland, Canada, Alaska, Russia and the Svalbard archipelago of Norway. If you did, then great job. It is the polar bear, the most dangerous bear. It is estimated that there are currently around 25,000 polar bears worldwide, but without actions on climate change, we could lose them by the end of this century. Let's move on with the moose. As you know, I'm from Estonia and I can confirm they are really common here. And they are the size of a horse, believe it or not, some species are even bigger. However, they are usually not aggressive towards humans, but if necessary, they can run up to 56 kilometers per hour. And to make it more interesting for you, here is the moose population density by country. What can I tell? Sweden is wildin', as well as most of Scandinavia and the Baltic countries. Bats are fascinating animals, the only true flying mammal. There are over 1,400 species of bats in the world. That's almost 20% of all mammal species. They live basically everywhere on Earth, except the most extreme deserts and polar regions. But Central and South America are home to almost 1/3 of the world's bat species. Now, you tell me, have you ever seen a bat in your house? Because I have. It was scary. We move on with animals in South America. Here's where the alpacas live. There are thought to be around 3 million alpacas worldwide, with 94% living in South America. They are often confused with the llamas, however, alpacas are often smaller than llamas. The kangaroos. There are 4 species of them, indigenous to Australia and New Guinea. The Australian government estimates that 40 million kangaroos live in Australia as of 2024. However, that's 13 million kangaroos less than 10 years ago in 2013. Again, another animal that we're losing. What you're looking at now is a map showing the most popular and recognizable kangaroo, the red kangaroo. Australians, tell us in the comments, have you ever seen one and are they dangerous or not towards humans? Time for another flightless bird, the penguin. Isn't it crazy that they can be found even in Peru and the Galapagos Islands? I honestly didn't know that. And the same thing with South Africa. I'm really surprised. And Australia and New Zealand, no, this has to be a joke. In the world there might be more, but 44 million, that's the estimated penguin population in Antarctica. Where do hippopotamuses live? Did I say it right? Hippos. As you can see, in Africa, there are remaining 130,000 hippos left in the world, but there is actually one place where hippos are also living. That's Colombia, and because of Pablo Escobar, they are spreading fast. However, did you know that hippos kill around 500 humans a year? They are one of the deadliest animals on this planet. Answer me this, what do we get if we put a horn to a hippo? Yes, you're right, a rhino. Now, you listen carefully. At the beginning of the 20th century, 500,000 rhinos roamed Africa and Asia. That was 500,000 rhinos. But today, in total, there are only about 27,000 rhinos left in the world. We humans truly are horrible. Let's move on with the closest animal to human, the chimpanzee. Chimps are native to West and Central Africa, living in the savanna and forests there. It is estimated that there are between 170,000 and 300,000 chimpanzees living in the wild. However, as an endangered species, this number is continually declining, because there were 2 million chimpanzees 100 years ago. Well, time for the slowest animal on the planet, the sloth. They also happen to be the cutest animals. Sloths live in the tropical forests of Central and South America. While population estimates can vary, it is generally believed that there are several 100,000 sloths in the world. Believe it or not, but 10,000 years ago, this cute animal was around 3 meters tall. Not so cute after all. Mosquito habitat in 2019. The colors show us the number of months per year when disease transmission is possible. Now, in 2050, mosquitoes are slowly taking over the world. And finally, in 2080, mosquitoes are taking over the world. This time for real. If you're still here, comment Geography Addict and I will be happy, I guess. Okay, until next time. Bye bye.